you've been doing a lot of events related to your child's name.
Oh, yes. They have like a bunch of 3 events leading up to starting the preschool. They ease you in, but because his class, he's going in older than most of the other kids have gone in. So
How many of them know each other already?
Most of them. It's only like 2 or 3 new kids in the class. Although I don't think the class is that big. So maybe like 30% of the class is new or something like that.
So you went to a picnic?
There was a picnic. But then again, because most of the parents of the kids my child's age already knew each other. So they didn't come to this like introductory picnic situation. So there were only a couple of parents.
Oh, so it was only the new parents who were at this picnic.
Well, everyone's invited, but like people didn't seem to be motivated to go because it's more to like meet everybody. You know, you put on like name tags and say hi and like vibe people out. And it was fine. I met a couple moms. You know, my husband gave someone a stern talking to about Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah, what happened there?
This guy just said he really loved Dave Chappelle's new Netflix specials. And
your husband didn't like it?
I mean, my husband was like, no, he didn't like it. Yeah.
He didn't like the special?
They're bad. I mean, like a bunch of them.
Did he watch the
bad.
special?
We watched, he's watched all of them. I mean, I gave up after the first one.
But he watched the new one. Your husband watched the new special.
Is there a new one? There's always
or what was the guy talking about?
It's like when he makes all these jokes about trans people. Like, like that's the subtext.
But is there a new Dave Chappelle special? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I don't know. No, he was just like gave the annoying question that everybody always asks when you say you're a comedian, which is like, who's the greatest of all time? Who's the GOAT? It's only men who ask this question, by the way, because it's like such a subjective, silly thing to think that you know who the greatest comedian of all time is.
What did your husband say?
He said like he was like Alive Today because he was like Richard Pryor, but then like Alive Today he was like Maria Bamford, and I was like, oh, I was surprised.
All right, he's trying to get wokeness.
Yeah,
points.
something's
that
I
is
was
not
like,
real. He does not think Maria Bamford.
I don't know. He was like, technically speaking, and her joking. I was like, right now it's John Mulaney. Like, I think like he's the most popular and he's very good. But clearly, yeah, I guess he didn't want to say that. I don't know.
Maybe he knew that your husband was trolling him by saying Maria Bamford, and so he's like, all right, you want to go? Let's go.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. We don't know these people that well. Like, but yeah, that was the only kind of drama. The food was good. There was a great like lentil mango salad and bagels and pupusas and lots of stuff. Everybody brought, it was like a potluck, but they also brought bagels, like the
supplement.
Yeah, just in case, and coffee. And it was fine, except they picked an area where there's a playground that's closed off for construction. So it's like, of course, my kid was just
that whole playground?
Yeah, it's closed off for construction.
Wait, Shane's Inspiration?
No. It's at the picnic area. I forget what it's called, but it's a different area of Griffith Park.
Oh.
But so, of course, my kid was just like, I want to go in there the whole time. And we're like, you can't. It's fenced off for construction, so that was annoying. But other than that, it was fine. They were just like running around.
Did your kid seem to make any friends?
He did. He plopped down with the girls and started playing with the girl stuff. And then he wanted to play Elsa and Anna with them. Mm-hmm. And they seemed nice. But it was a girl and her sister and this other girl. So they were kind of like
his father's son,
Yeah, that's
Maria
what
Bamford.
I was saying. I know.
Elsa and Anna.
I know. But it's not, I mean, Elsa and Anna, it's he also plays Spidey and Rhino. Like, it's like he does both.
He can do it all.
He can do it all, like, but, and honestly, the game of Elsa and Anna is pretty boring. He's just like, I'm Anna, you're Elsa. And I'll be like, I'm Elsa.
And that's the extent?
And I'm Anna.
Okay.
And then he goes into a cave or something. Like, there's not much going on there. Yeah.
He's just assuming the role.
He's just being it. Like, he'll look at you with magic in his eyes. Like, I'm Anna.
The
songs are good.
There's a post going around on Substack about how, like, Frozen isn't actually good, and people are getting really mad about it.
I mean, I was so confused. When I was writing for that YouTuber, like, I would rip plots all the time, and they wanted me to do, like, a Frozen version of her
You were like, but the movie makes
cartoon.
No sense.
I had never seen the movie, so all I did was read a synopsis, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's so, it's such a
makes
what a cynical way to write I had
yeah.
to do that too.
You did? You
Like
had to
we would go through plots from that would be an assignment for the lowly writers is to go through plots, TV shows, and then rip off the plots.
Yes.
So and I don't think any of them were ever actually used, but it was busy work.
Oh, they produced
it's
every
just a way
single
to
one of mine.
shut you up.
They made them because they had to make one every day. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. It was YouTube. So they would go live like very fast. Like,
and they were all ripped off plots from
No, but she would be like, Frozen. It's like Brookhaven, but it's in, it's Frozen. Like it's like this, it's like a YouTube character in Roblox. But it's like Frozen inspired. So I had to do it with lots of stuff.
YouTube character in Roblox?
Yeah, it's a Roblox YouTube.
Wait, I thought Roblox was a game.
Yeah, so the video is the YouTuber playing the Roblox game. But it's like the Roblox game is the cartoon, basically, is how they would do it. Yeah, I don't understand. I didn't even know what Roblox was before I started writing this thing. And I was like, this
isn't like the 2010s. This is a very 2010s sounding.
I didn't have a video game console growing up. No, it was later. It was like, because it was losing steam already. But she did get like a Hulu deal after or something. I don't know. My friend who was writing before me was like, they used my scripts and didn't pay me on Hulu. But I had to do that for like Paw Patrol.
Has your kid watched Paw Patrol?
No. Propaganda? I don't think so. No.
So you draw the line somewhere.
I do. We actually, no. We don't watch Paw Patrol. It's true. I do draw the line somewhere. It's, it's pretty far, but not Paw Patrol. Yeah. It's so bad. I mean,
what's the worst thing your kid has watched?
The worst?
Yeah.
I mean, probably Spidey and His Amazing Friends.
Is that a TV show?
I hate that show, but my husband shows it to him, and that's their thing. So I'm like, but whenever he asks to watch it with me, I'm like, that's a daddy show. Mommy's not showing you that show. Yeah. Like,
good. Put your foot down.
Yeah, I do. But it my husband just wants him to love Spider-Man for some reason. Should we wait for that? Yeah, I hate that show. It's like one of those like horrible like
the animation is super ugly.
2 minutes,
yeah,
super
really
ugly, super buggy, like
the big eyes
and like the camera that's like moving. You know what I mean? Like it's just like totally hypnotic, and I hate it.
I've been reading some scary facts lately about what
and the
screens
expressions
to the kids.
are not real. Like it's like that's what bothers me the most is like that they don't show the feelings enough in the face. Do you know what I mean? Frozen's a little bit like that.
Where their faces aren't expressive enough?
Yes.
Well, maybe it's preparing them
for Botox.
For the mothers of all the kids he's going to go to school with.
Yeah, the Botox.
Who all have Botox.
Honestly, the moms didn't give me that vibe at it didn't feel... There were a few.
Because everyone gets it now. Even
I know.
actor people. Like
I've never done it. Have you?
Does it look like it's terrible work? If I've gotten Botox, I should get a refund.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I'm 35. It's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you look young to me. Definitely look younger than me.
When I smile, I've always had wrinkles when I smile.
Yeah, it gets worse.
Even when I was a teenager.
You can like look into your future when you look at my face, so like where it's all going. It's not going to be good.
And I have forehead. Well, I got forehead wrinkles early from horrible acne scars. So I got used to having.
But I thought acne scars prevent wrinkles.
I've never heard that.
Okay.
I would have 0 wrinkles then. Because I only have acne scars.
Oh, okay. I don't, but I do have a wrinkle. I have like one strong wrinkle on my forehead. You can see it. And other smaller.
This one or this one?
Oh yeah, it's like
this is from
coming across,
from frowning too much. This
can also be confusion. I mean,
are you mad or stupid?
It's a combination, like the rest of America.
But then this one is from like being curious because you're such a curious person.
Wide-eyed.
Does your kid point out any flaws in your face?
No, he thinks I'm a beautiful angel. But he's still too young to do that, I think. He will soon.
My kid will point out, be like, you have holes in your head.
Jesus.
Because I have acne scars, but also like my scar from cracking my head open.
What?
And I explained to him that I have rocks in my head from when I cracked my head.
When did you crack your head open?
When I was 8. skipping on the monkey bars. Like I jumped from a platform and to try to get to the 4th bar. And then I just,
oh my God,
right to the ground.
That's scary.
Had to go get stitches.
It also explains a lot.
Mm-hmm. It was all downhill after that. I do blame that incident.
Really?
Yeah. Also, I had selective mutism at the time. And
you did?
I screamed, and someone in my class said that was the first time he'd ever heard
your voice
say anything.
Wow.
Was when I cracked my head open.
Did you play a musical instrument? How did you express yourself?
I did play the piano at that time. No, it was after we moved. Anyway.
Oh, the trauma, yeah.
My kid did say the other day, he said, I like your hair, I like your eyes. And what else did he say? It was so nice. Because it is nice. Your kids do think you're a beautiful angel.
Yeah.
Even if you're not,
I mean, we don't talk about looks, really. I mean, I tell him he's my beautiful angel.
Yeah.
Because he is. He looks like a cherub.
Oh, he and my kid were mistaken for twins again yesterday. Did your husband tell you this?
No, he didn't.
There was and I have a story about her too. There was a woman at the park with a 17-month-old, and she asked if they were twins. And I was like, no, they're not related at all. And she was like, whoa. But then also I was like, that also means you think we're together. If you think that we're twins. It's like, we're not, as we're literally like sharing an iced coffee too. Because he felt so bad,
he told
I think.
Me he shared
so he gave me some of his iced coffee. So we probably,
oh boy.
But this woman seemed very shocked. Did he tell you any of this?
No.
When your kid whacked her kid, as he does. And but the way she was like, oh, and I was like, oh my God, lady, all right. And I think I immediately, which might have also been why they thought that your kid was my kid too, because I was like, no, I was and obviously kids shouldn't hit other kids, and your husband said, don't do that, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it must be nice to have a perfect child. Wait 6 months. Like I was just like, because her reaction was so over the top and dramatic.
Her kid was
17 months.
17 or 18.
So I was like, all right, you have a good year.
Yeah.
Before.
I mean, I definitely was also like that when he was that age. I had no idea. No, I was like, about the older kids.
Yeah.
Why are they getting so upset?
And obviously,
about keeping that toy?
Some are crazier than others, whatever. Yeah. Like, it's a spectrum.
Yeah.
But also just being surprised. Like, when your kid hits my kid, it's just another Thursday.
Yeah.
But like, if you're not used to it, it's just like, oh, my baby.
It's when they don't have siblings. Yeah.
So I immediately was kind of bitchy to her.
I mean, a few times in New York, my kid would like do something to another kid, and I'd be like, oh, no. And they'd be like, don't worry. They have an older son.
Yep.
Just don't
That's me now. Yeah.
We don't care at all what happens to our child.
I love that.
They're just
because
like,
it's reassuring.
Eyes, you know? It's reassuring
for you.
Yeah, it's true. But then I feel like a fool for being like, oh, you know. But my kid got worse. He was also bad then. I mean, no, he started being bad, or I wouldn't say bad, but started being more like,
there's bad and there's good. Okay,
yeah,
and he's bad.
Black and white. No, he started being more like acting out more. I'd say like right at 2 years. Yeah,
2.
Yeah, or maybe a little bit.
Sometimes
before.
It's a little later. I feel like 2.5 is the peak. I don't know. 3 can be bad too.
It progressively
but 3 you don't hit as much, I think.
Hopefully. We talk about it a lot, but it's like, I'm not sure what to do. Because
what would the director of your preschool say?
They'd say we meet everything with love and kindness, and we make an incident report, if it's a big deal, and we'll take people aside, I think, and just meet it with love and kindness, and we gently invite them not to do that.
We gently invite them not to do
Which
that.
is incredible language. I mean, I told my husband, he used to work in like car dealerships and service, and I was like, you must adopt this language if you ever work at the car dealership.
I gently invite
you to pay
rotate your tires
$7,000 for. I'm like, be the Rick Rubin of the car dealership.
Yeah, no, and rich people love that shit. It really speaks to them.
I mean, it definitely puts me at ease. But yeah, they kept saying that about Crocs. People really want their kids to wear Crocs.
No, but tell the whole story.
What's the whole story?
Just I mean, your husband had a whole build up.
He's a
like
lot
it was
funnier
a
than me.
punchline.
Look,
but it
maybe
was
he should be doing the podcast.
let's get him on.
Yeah.
But people would, be saying,
they kept saying like, is this horrible thing going to happen to my child? And they'd be like, no, don't worry. We will meet
right.
everything
Is this
with
okay?
love. Yeah.
Is it okay that my child is a biter? Is it okay that my child has murdered 14 people?
Yeah.
As we'll gently invite them to not murder.
Yeah, we'll take them aside and gently invite them not to do that.
But then one parent was like, but can my kid wear Crocs? And they said
no. But I asked him and he's like, that's not actually what they said. They said we gently invite you not to not
wear Crocs.
Which they did that on the Zoom too. Somebody else asked about Crocs.
I think he said that they didn't give a satisfying, they said like my question wasn't answered.
About the
This
Crocs?
person was so eager for their kid to wear Crocs.
Why are they so keen on the Crocs?
No, people are too upset. I mean,
I'm
personally...
Keen is a good brand. I don't know. They don't want sandals at the preschool.
No,
yeah.
I am a very anti-Crocs person.
Yeah.
For kids. I think they're dangerous.
They're dangerous. Yeah,
they can't run around in them and climb.
Yeah, they just want safe shoes, basically. They want closed-toed, like sneakers, and like no cowboy boots. They have a list of stuff that like is no good for shoes for kids.
Oh yeah, cowboy boots.
Yeah, no,
I remember seeing that on the list.
Yeah.
My kid, he had a phase. Were you here for the phase where he was wearing cowboy boots?
Some cowboy. I mean, they really suited him.
Yeah, but then I feel like they gave him a bit too much confidence.
I mean, shoes can do that. I had a pair of gold sneakers once, and I was like, I'm really living now.
Went to your head immediately.
100%. It changed everything. But they're gone now. Motherhood beat that out of me.
Good.
Yeah, I have no persona anymore. I'm just a haggard pile of trash.
You really think you have no persona anymore?
I don't know. I'm not like, it's like, I don't know. Do I?
Yeah, I mean, you're a person. I don't think I would talk to you if you had no
personality, but persona is like...
What's the difference?
It's like a grandiose version of maybe my personality.
That sounds annoying. You did say you got less annoying after having kids.
I've gradually, over the course of my life, become less annoying. There was like a peak, in my early 20s.
Oh, that makes sense.
Incredibly annoying person, probably, to be around. Like, I'm talking like talks loudly on the bus so everybody listens. Like,
on purpose?
On purpose, yes.
Why?
No, I was histrionic. I was in theater school. I just wanted attention,
I guess it must come from your childhood, not getting enough attention or something.
Yeah, I think I finally broke free of having to... I don't know what was going on there, but it wasn't good. And I also became more attractive. Like, I was pretty hideous by the end of high school. And then
that changed. Actually, those can be the worst kinds of people.
Yeah.
People who weren't attractive in middle school, high school, and then they become attractive.
Yeah.
But they already have the chip on their shoulder from being unattractive. That makes them annoying. So even when they are attractive and they should just be normal and confident now.
Yeah. No.
They're not.
No. Yeah. Well, I basically I was attractive in 6th grade. And then it went down.
You peaked in 6th grade.
7th grade, I was okay. And then it went really downhill.
When puberty
really robbed me of a lot of, and I gained weight and, depression, all that stuff. Something happened hormonally. I don't know what. I mean, obviously puberty, but some other crap that probably wasn't healthy. And then, and then in my late teens, early 20s, that's when I started.
When you learn how to do makeup,
no, I just looked like my face figured itself out.
Okay. Things fell into place.
Yeah, things fell into place. And then it was it's like you have a new superpower. It changes everything. It's crazy. And now obviously that's gone away again. Just kind of, I feel like now it's kind of even keeled, I've looked at looks from both sides now.
Oh, interesting.
Like the Joni Mitchell song. But yeah, so far it's good vibes from this preschool. I mean,
I don't buy it. I'd love to meet these people. Are they all going to be at their birthday party?
On the Zoom, they were like, don't hide the wine, people. I was like, what the heck? They're all loopy.
No, these types of moms, the wine moms.
No, those were the people who worked there who said that.
Yeah, but it's wine moms who work there.
Yeah, it's wine moms. But they're not...
we're cool.
But they're not chill. Makeup people. They're the Jewish androgyny, I mean, it's a comfortable spot for me. Like,
Right.
I'm familiar with that.
That type of, the vibe.
Yeah, the whole thing. And I like a relaxed,
Which is funny because your husband's doing most of the
heavy lifting, socially.
Even though he is not at all like them.
No, but he's going to talk to the rabbi about
converting. Oh, is it time?
Yeah, he thinks it might be the same rabbi that visited us in the hospital, actually, after I gave birth. But,
oh, really?
Yeah, it might be.
We got to find out for sure.
I know. We got to find out. But yeah, he's doing most of the heavy lifting. There's something I wanted to say, and I totally forget what it was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as somebody who naturally is scared of people who are too, like, in your face, and I have, like, a natural fawn response, I'm like, I like that they're very chill because I don't have to, like, worry about, just some kind of weird power dynamic situation.
Right, they're not coming on too strong.
Yeah, and that they'll be kind. Like,
you can penetrate them.
I'm someone who needs kindness, or like much prefers kindness. Like, putting on armor is like, it's a lot of stress. I'll do it, like, if I have to, like yesterday I kind of had to, but I prefer not to.
You had to do that
with the meeting, yeah. How do you don't have a fawn response, really? Oh, how do you respond to somebody who's like kind of in your face about stuff or saying something kind of
mean? I don't, people like that, put me off.
I don't. But how do you, so you leave, or do you like freeze? What's your trauma like reaction to that?
I'm trying to think of an example of
no one's ever mean to you,
been in my face,
or not in your face, but just maybe it's somebody close to you who's kind of like not that nice all the time.
I mean, I don't think I flee or freeze. I think I
fight.
I think I fight.
You fight.
Yeah,
okay, that's a good one. I wish I had.
I think that's my natural instinct, is to fight.
But the fighting sometimes can
be a problem.
Very bad. Yeah. I mean, and it doesn't usually resolve anything.
No. Although later things can sink in
with the right people.
Yeah. It won't happen immediately. Yeah. Fighting in the moment won't ever get you anywhere.
Then the dust
settles.
But
Maybe later.
You all think about what you fought about, and then you come back with some changes to be made. Is my mic off? No, it's on. Hello. Okay.
What other stories do you have?
Oh, I wanted to talk about the comments on our TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Because people are joining in on our no toys in the playground
discussion. They're part of the conversation.
Yeah, so we'd like to, let them join in on the conversation. So I'm just going to read. We got 2 comments about toys. I just need to find them, and then I can read them. They're the only comments we've gotten, which feel free to comment. Okay. Becca MCP commented, if the point is to play, why can they not bring their toys to play? The problem is not teaching kids, that's their toy, but we can ask to play with them. My son always brings his toys to the playground and loves showing new kids his toys and playing with them. And we never have a problem.
How old is the kid?
We don't know.
That's my question.
Obviously young. Not every kid is capable of climbing / playing on the playground.
Well, then why are they going to the playground?
They can also enjoy being at the playground on their own terms. So I don't know if this
is like, America.
I mean, it's a free country.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but is it best for other people, for society? Obviously, it's best for it. You think it's best for your own child.
She said there's never a problem.
There's no way she's recognizing.
Maybe there's no one else. Maybe she
goes to a playground town. With no. There are lots of suburban playgrounds where nobody goes to the playground.
Yeah, so we're really talking about populated playgrounds here, just to get some context.
Yeah, basically New York, LA.
Like the coastal elite playground,
okay. Top of the line playgrounds, right? Densely populated neighborhoods.
Yeah, because I remember playgrounds in smaller towns that I've been to where it's like there's so much distance between the 4 kids that are actually there that it's definitely not a problem.
And I think I can speak to having both kinds of kids. One who had more trouble sharing. Like either way, I think it's annoying. I had one kid who had trouble sharing and one kid who doesn't as much. And even in both cases, I think it's annoying to have toys at the playground.
Yeah, because there'll be other kids who have trouble sharing.
Yeah. Or
my kid.
But I also want them to be, if they don't know how to climb, then maybe they should learn. They didn't say if their kid had a disability or something, but
right, that's the question. Is like, is your kid too young, or is this like an ableism, like speaking out? Which, like, I understand, but
must be young because they're like they have the kid maybe on a, I don't know if they have the blanket and the trucks, like
yeah,
they're on the ground. They're not climbing up yet.
Yeah, not every kid is capable of climbing, but there's other stuff to do at the playground than climb.
Yeah, and you learn to climb.
Or even
it's just it must just be easier for this mom to not have to follow her kid. Like, I'm thinking of my kid at 18 months going to those New York playgrounds and having to follow him up onto the because they were all unfamiliar.
Right.
So easier. Just following him onto every playground. But if you just want to show up and chill, then having the toys on the ground to occupy your kid, I could see how that
it's true. Yeah,
would be easier.
My feeling is it's a small town and there's just not a lot of other kids to contend with.
Yeah, so it's just
different. Okay, now we got one. Girly Pop Nail Polish Heart says, maybe it's a good opportunity for kids to learn to share. I don't bring toys. I will be upset if they get lost, but I'll bring balls, buckets, chalk. It's hard when my daughter wants to play with a toy is not her, but a teaching opportunity. She needs to learn she's not entitled to play with everything, even at 2YO, like she is.
Okay.
I mean, this would be like the nannies in Brooklyn's take of like, we can bring the toys and then we tell them no.
That's how they learn.
Yeah. And then they just do it over and over again, like drill sergeants, like being like, no.
But is that really...
But it doesn't make a difference. I don't think it makes a difference. I think they literally developmentally cannot share yet. So it's like you're asking them, it's more about them being like they need to learn subservience than they need to learn how to share. To me, that's more the lesson that they're trying to teach. You have to do what I say, like,
which is also true. But
it's not sharing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more just listening to what the adult says to do. Okay, so they're saying their 2-year-old brings toys. And
they don't bring toys. They bring buckets, chalk, like balls, which...
The kids are going to...
What are we defining as toys here?
Yeah, those sound like toys to me.
Yeah, me too.
I just don't think it's the venue for it.
The chalk?
You can have play dates with... I mean, play dates are going to have to... learn to take turns and share and stuff when you go to someone's house or they go to your house.
Yeah.
But I'm going to harp on the playground is a playground.
Right.
With equipment provided by the great city of whatever. That's what you're developmentally ready to do.
That's what you're working on at the playground. Yeah. That and socializing, like it's like pretend play. Like they have those fake little lemonade stands.
You don't need crap. You don't need junk.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Because they fight, like something about plastic shiny objects are very exciting to kids.
Yeah.
You should say the thing you said about the bike that was at our playground.
What did I say?
I thought there was a nanny who went off somewhere else with the kids she was watching.
Right. She brought this beautiful red, like kind of tricycle with a basket and a bell. That, of course, everyone's going to want to ride in. And she put it in the playground and then went off somewhere else. And it felt exactly like in Mean Girls when she like throws up the flyer and walks away while everything's just
the
in
chaos
flames behind her. Yeah.
Like, that is
why are you doing this
just gallivanting around with her, like with the 1-year-old that she's watching.
It's crazy. It's kind of funny.
No, it is.
I mean, I guess if you're bored as a nanny and you're annoyed by everyone, that's an interesting move. Like,
right, if you just want to stir the pot.
I mean, what else?
I think that was intentional.
I don't think so. She's so kind. I mean, but there could be like a secret.
I think we're all and nannies are just, in theory, they're just focused on the kid that they're watching, and they're not thinking about the dynamics. They don't care about because this is their job. And their
Right, to
job
watch that
is
kid.
to watch that kid and bring their fancy toys, because usually they have fancy toys because they're nannies for rich families.
Right.
So they always have the best stuff, and they want to bring it to the park to make that kid happy.
Well, they also
And they're not thinking about consequences.
They want to
with other
stay.
kids.
I mean, to me, my mindset as a nanny would be like, I want to stay at this playground as long as possible because it takes up time. And like
They're just killing time.
They're killing time at the playground, and we're not at home. Like being at home is the thing you don't want to do, I think, as a nanny. You want to go out and see other nannies and like be doing something. So it's like the more toys you bring to the playground,
Right,
the longer you can stay there, because you just introduce a new one and then it's that toys time. Like
right.
But this bike, I mean, did the person who brought the bike even use it? I didn't see them.
I never saw them.
No.
A lot of times, because a lot of times they're toys brought by younger, like 1-year-olds basically.
Yeah.
Who are trying things out for the first time. So they're like, oh, let's bring this exciting new toy. Let's try it out at the park where there's room to ride it around.
Yeah.
And they're not thinking about, and then the kid doesn't ever actually ride it while they're there.
Because kids never actually want to bring, or at least my kid never actually wants to play with the toy that we brought.
Right.
Like if we brought toys, they'd be like, that's boring. That's already my toy. Like,
but there are kids who are like, I want to bring my scooter. I want to bring my stuffed animal. I want to bring my whatever. Like they do want to, it's like something about, showing off.
Having all their
stuff at the park, which I just don't think is the right venue for that.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea if I did that. I'd probably not. I couldn't imagine bringing stuff.
And the fact that it is annoying just makes it obvious that it's a bad idea. Like it's unnatural to do it. I think it's just
right.
It goes against human nature.
Well, toys. I mean, I guess there's always been toys, but I guess so. Although I feel like my grandfather would say, like I said, like he'd just play with like a box and a string, like. Just like stuff that's around the house, like
right, and that's forcing you to use your imagination.
The real stuff, yeah. But I feel like most of our toys actually in the house at this point is just junk. I was like, I'm gonna throw away most of these. They're just like leftover pieces from other toys.
Right. Yeah,
it's a lot to get rid of.
Never find them all.
I'm trying to think what else we even did this week. We've just been stressing out about our own like personal crap. What have you been doing to beat the heat? How is it going to the Broad?
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quite an adventure. Taking a bus and 2 subways.
Mm-hmm.
So they love. I mean, that's half of the fun. Is taking the subways and the buses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it probably took just as much time as actually being at the museum.
Right. Half the fun is just riding the vehicles to get there and like seeing all the stuff. Like,
yeah. I mean, they met a police officer.
Oh, police officer.
Who gave him stickers.
Ooh.
And so my kid was like, that was a nice police officer. And I was like, well, he's doing better than most. I mean, he's at least giving kids stickers.
Yeah.
They should, like I said, it's good that he at least wants people to think that he's nice. Like he understands that their image is not the best.
In Montreal once, to try to fix their image, they made, and I have no idea why or who came up with this, but it's like a kooky French thing, I guess. Kooky French idea. But they made them all wear these like cow print pants for like a while, like in like neon colored cow print pants.
Just to humiliate them, to bring them.
Just to be like they're not threatening. Yeah. Don't hurt the cops.
Are they less threatening? I mean,
there's a lot of fights that go on between the cops and the people in Montreal. It's a much more politically active country in Canada. But so like, maybe because it's all a bit more condensed, the population, I don't know. Or at least what I've seen. So obviously a lot of stuff goes down in LA. But like once a year, there's like a protest that's just everybody trying to beat up the cops pretty much. Like
over a specific incident?
No, just anarchy. Like just, we don't want you.
There's got to be an end goal.
There's a lot of they burn cop cars when the hockey team wins big. Like the big thing that they do is burn cop cars in Montreal. I don't know. There's just a lot of disrespect for authority, I guess. I mean, it's 5 universities in that city, so it's like a lot of college students. Anyway, okay.
Like people talk about this all the time. I read a Substack note that said, "Oh, my husband takes my kid out one time, and everyone is calling him super dad. And how come when I take my kid out, obviously no one says anything?" And I was like, no one has ever said that to Mike, ever. No one has ever called him super dad. No one has ever said like, "Oh, you're really doing it. You're such a good dad." Like that has absolutely never happened to him. And what does that say?
This again sounds like a small town situation to me.
Like, that's what I think. One person commented, because I posted something about it, and someone did comment on it and say, like, I live in a neighborhood, like a village full of pensioners. She's in the UK.
Oh.
So it happened. She was like, oh, this happens all the time to us. Like when my husband takes the kids out.
Oh, because they're of a different generation.
So I think that's it. But it never happens around here. I think because, every half a block, there's some like, most of the dads around here look really annoyed, and they always have earphones in, pushing the strollers.
It's true, they do.
They just are like so.
They do not want to engage.
No,
yeah.
They're always like walking their kid to daycare, and they're like, "Let me get this freaking annoying thing out of my way." Yeah.
Yes, because I remember when we first had our kid, like I was trying to like build community because I was like, what can I do to make sure my mental health stays on track? Mm-hmm. Like, so I was like, I got to join this thing. I got to be on the board of the mother thing in our neighborhood. I gotta like meet everyone, talk to everyone, and I was like, there's nothing for dads. So I would walk around with my husband and my baby, and we'd be like always trying to like make eye contact with the dads, like find dad friends, like so that he would also have support, because he was also traumatized by the birth and everything that happened, like, so we're like, you need like dads, and it was so, it's like we'd try to make eye contact and they just look around us like not interested. They're getting their baked good from all time, and they're going to wherever they're going.
They're getting their little hit of dopamine, and they're dropping the kid off at daycare, and they're not going to think about that kid until 6 o'clock.
Well, sometimes we'd see parents like together. I remember once we saw parents with the kid was screaming, and they just looked like out of their mind, like they hadn't slept in days, and we're like, oh man. And it's so weird too, because I remember early on, I was like, I never used to notice parents with their kids before I had a kid. Like it was like totally off my radar. And now all I see is strollers. Like,
right. It makes it feel like there are a lot of them, but I don't know if there are really. It's just you notice them.
Not as many, definitely not as many as Brooklyn. I mean, not even close here, but it's also less densely populated. But no, but it's just so weird how you can like change dimensions like that, where it's like suddenly like something completely different is on your radar and you're tuning everything else out.
Yeah. No, I would notice pregnant women more when I was pregnant.
Yeah, now I never see them.
Yeah, but they're obviously there.
Right, because I remember with pregnant women, like I'd look at them and I'd be like usually look for us to be like, like some kind of like, we're both doing this, like, but sometimes they also didn't want anything to do with it.
No, it's just a lack of curiosity about other people, I think.
Well, and now I'm like, nightlife is dead in LA, but it's actually like, I'm just never out at night to witness it. I have no idea what's going on. I just assume it's dead because I'm not participating.
No, that's what my long walks, like yesterday we just went to Albertsons.
Yeah.
At like 9 o'clock at night. And there are people out. The Vandals is always hopping.
What's Vandals?
That bar. There's like a line out the door.
Vandals? I don't even know this bar.
Either Vandal or Vandals. It's a newer bar.
Where is it?
It's on Hillhurst. Yeah. Okay. And there are always people out and about. Oh, yeah. But the reality is the park is where the parents who are more like-minded are, because they're really wanting to spend time with their kids. You know? That's why the park has been so great, because it's parents.
It's parents who are there. Right, that's where you can find the dads who like are not working or whatever, or they're like more present or something. I mean, I'm sure, I do think someone must have called Dean super dad at one point. Oh yeah, it was on. Yes, we were on an airplane, and the flight attendants were all extremely impressed that he went to change the poopy diaper in the bathroom instead of me.
Okay,
they were like, "Wow, what a man!" And I was
changing
like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah, like.
But maybe that's just something because Mike was like, maybe their husbands just look like superheroes. You know, maybe your husband just looks like a superhero.
Does he? I mean, he acts like one sometimes, I guess.
He has been heroic many times.
He's been a hero. Yeah, it's true. No, he does definitely like sprint into action. Like when something wrong is going on. I do I don't know what word it is, rely on him for that. So yeah, that's true. But and he's also very much engaging with the people around him all the time. So it's like there's a lot of openings for people to say anything to him, really. Like because he's always talking to everyone.
Right. Yeah. I think Mike also probably just looks closed off and
yeah, he's probably more just like in his like circle with his kids. Like so they're like but I also think it's generational. Like those flight attendants were from like, you know, Nevada or wherever. You know what I mean? Like I'm picturing like orange tanning bed vibes. But I mean, of course, anyone in my parents' generation would be like, wow. I mean, like people, but my dad was more present than most boomer dads. Like he was making dinner most of the time. You know, they divided up the household chores. I mean, my mom definitely made cracks like when Dean had paternity leave, being like only a few more days till you get to go back to work, and he'd be like, I feel like she's torturing me. Like I don't want to leave. I want to be with my baby. Like
Mike wanted to go back to work,
and she was like, "Can't you?" But Mike also likes his job more. I mean, presumably, it's like a job he actually wanted to do. Like so, it's a little different.
There was a meeting at my kid's school.
Oh,
for volunteering.
Okay.
They have a special group. So it was a board meeting for everyone. So I was trying to suss out. It's like the vibes of people. I don't know. It's hard. Well, I'm trying to get a sense of who would like me. Like
it takes so long to get to know people. It takes like 2 years.
That's why at least, because I always thought if my kids went to preschool, then you're just meeting all these people and then you're going to leave anyway to go to the real school that they're going to go to for longer. So I'm like, oh, that sounds so annoying to have to like get into this group and then you're just going to leave anyway.
New group. Yeah.
Although at this school, we'll settle in for a bit.
Right. Well, someone said a lot of people from our preschool go to that school after. So I'm hoping.
Yeah. We'll yeah. I know of a few. Oh, and I should update because like I reached out to the principal about all the videos and I left a note for the teacher. On Monday, there were no videos. So I thought, haha, it worked. I won.
Yeah.
But then Tuesday, there was one Danny Go video. And then yesterday, there was one Danny Go video. So now I'm proposing that we donate a boombox to the teacher and some CDs.
We have one.
Right. I'll just take it with me.
Cassettes. Right there. Actually, we have 2 right now.
Do you need to?
We're selling them.
How much?
We'll see. I'm not sure what the price will be.
No, but I want a CD boombox.
No, it's not CD.
Okay, yeah, I need that. And we have one. Like I already.
Why not MP3?
Well, I want it to just be I just want it to be a thing. We just press button,
put it in,
and hit play, get some CDs, and then that can be the brain break video because you know they have nowadays.
Yeah, why not brain break music?
Yeah. Why do we need the frenetic, crazy video?
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't want. He says he doesn't look at the screen. He says
he's very loyal.
I didn't dance and I didn't look at the screen because I told him I'm like, yeah, these videos are bad for your brain. I've been reading way too much lately about the effects.
Tell me more. What have you been reading?
What are
the materials you're reading? Oops.
You're exerting like the parts of your brain that are lit up when you're watching stuff. It's just like it looks like you're dead, basically.
Yeah.
It's like you might as well be dead. Like that's what's happening in your brain.
You're just a little death, as they call it in French.
And then there's all this stuff about like you're much less able to complete harder tasks after watching that stuff. So the fact that they're showing this stuff at school, like okay, let's watch this crazy Danny Go video. It's your brain break, and then now we're gonna sit down and you're gonna write sentences.
Right. Brain break should just be like, music and dancing around. That would be fine.
Yeah, but the overstimulating videos. But also it's funny in the book. It's like the teachers are mad at the parents for letting the kids watch TV all day and saying like it's
Now
messing
it's
up their
flipped.
attention spans. And now they're just like, well, we'll just cut out the middleman and show them TV all day at school. It's bleak.
It is a little bleak. I mean, I watched what? Did you wake up early? I'd wake up early on Saturday, and they
I watched
Saturday
TV.
morning cartoons.
I watched TV constantly as a kid, and I know it's bad.
Did you have a TV in your room?
Not until I was a little older. For a while, I had a TV in my room that could only play VHS tapes.
Still,
I didn't have access to TV because my parents said I couldn't. They said I couldn't get cable in my room, I believed that.
Yeah, well,
for years.
Why would you know any different?
I mean, dishonesty.
I was always so envious of people that had TVs in their room. We had one TV in the basement.
That's good.
Then we had the record player in the living room. Because my mom has always been a bit of a Luddite. I mean, she's a smartphone now, but
how much time does she spend on her phone now?
No. She goes to WhatsApp or to contact people, and she uses it as a phone and to look at pictures.
It's great because so many of the boomers.
But she's watching the news.
Addicted.
The news is all. She watches TV, the TV. Although she loves Jeopardy, and she feels like it's a bit of a brain exercise for her because she's like coming up with the answers,
yelling the wrong answers.
Yeah. She's like, I got a few of them right, but the
news can be.
The news really can suck her in, because it's all just anxiety spiral.
It's Prilosec commercials.
And they're making, it's like, that's when she'll call and be like, are you okay if anything happens in California?
Of course. If there was a fire 14 miles away.
Nobody ever realizes the geographical span of Los Angeles, that it's it's in a completely different city.
Although I get mad, I feel like people don't check in on me when things happen. My parents never check in.
They don't care
if there's a fire. And I'm like, it's kind of close. Hello.
Well, maybe they're less anxious than my parents. I mean,
yeah, or they just don't love me.
Maybe they're not watching the news. Yeah, they don't love you. That must be what it is.
Because they're not watching as much. They've never been TV news people. They never were really they never got into Fox News.
My mom watches. She says to see what. She doesn't use this language, but it's basically see what the enemy is up to.
But
she wants to know what they're thinking. Yeah, so she can predict what's going to happen. She also listens to the radio, the CBC News and BBC News. She'll listen to that.
Yeah,
stuff.
She is consuming too much news.
She's very much.
Too much.
Both my parents, my whole life, felt like it was their duty to know current events at all times.
Does she read a newspaper?
They used to get the newspaper.
I feel like just a newspaper is good. You can get everything.
It can be good.
Just because you don't need to be that up to date.
I would love, if we won the lottery, to start a weekly free local paper. Would be incredible. Bring back LA Weekly, but
just for our neighborhood. I mean, there are a lot of hot new LA newsletters on Substack and whatnot.
Yeah.
That are pretty good.
But I want in those boxes everywhere. But it wouldn't have to be hyper local. It could be a large.
But with physical, you're saying with physical papers,
that people could take it and look at it.
No, that would be fun.
Yeah.
And surely someone is rich enough around here to fund that.
But would they?
If it doesn't make them even.
I feel like
richer.
Money a lot of the time just buys you fear of losing the money. You have a lot of money.
They don't spend any of it.
You're just scared of losing the money. I mean, I'd be scared probably because I'd be like, this is my ticket to freedom. I better not lose it, I don't know. How do you think you'd feel if you were suddenly rich?
So hard to picture. I always just figured I would never be rich because I just don't have the personality for it.
For wealth?
I'm not the type of person who would ever even become rich.
What do you mean? You have to be car salesman-y?
No, I just don't have it in me. I just don't. I'm incapable of becoming rich.
You mean you don't have the drive to
I've never cared. And I just think it's immoral to have a lot of money.
Okay, so you just give it all away?
Yeah.
If you won the lottery or something?
If I won the lottery, I guess I would give it away.
Maybe buy a house.
I don't even know. I guess, I would try to buy the house we're living in. And then I would buy our neighbor, because I wouldn't want to become our neighbor's landlord.
Right.
So I would give her the money so she can buy her house.
Yeah.
We'd have to split them up.
And then you just own the home.
Yes.
And then you give the rest away to like whatever, charity or something.
Yeah, friends.
Oh, friends.
So stay on the good side. But I also have never bought a lottery ticket, so I don't know if I'm going to be winning the lottery anytime soon.
Well, it's more just like if a bunch of money fell in your lap somehow, like, you know.
How would that happen?
I don't know. Maybe someone
if I sold something.
Maybe someone who knows you from the playground dies and just was like,
leave it to parents.
leave it all. Yeah.
I'm going to leave it all.